have another casual bracket call so you can suggest it. Let's go. Go.
Yeah, no problem. I wasn't really sure if I was going to do commentary today, but we have a very silly matchup here on stream. Both of these characters, it's funny, both of these characters are, in a lot of people's opinions, somewhere in the bottom 5.
Yeah.
But in any case, this is very interesting because QualityQ, one of Isabelle's only advantages over Villager is that she can actually control the ground better with her down B, and Little Mac wants to use the ground, so it's very interesting in that sense.
Although I feel like Little Mac can get rid of the Lloyd rocket pretty easily, given all the super armor.
Yeah, we're gonna see what options Hellopio chooses to try and like despawn the Lloyd rocket, and if QualityQ can sort of catch on to those.
Yeah.
Let me choose.
Seems like QualityQ is just always trying to run away, set up some, I don't know, some sort of traps, but...
Yeah, Isabelle's really at home far away from her opponent a lot of the time, so yeah, it's just in the name of the game here. Fishing Rod is also a really nice tool, and he can sort of cover his escape with that slingshot in either direction.
Hellopio not out of it quite yet.
Little Mac never is until
as
that happens.
Yeah.
Another thing QualityQ has in his arsenal that he could actually use more is that, like, I think in theory, well, Isabelle could just Fishing Rod Hellopio from like off stage, and then if it's like a Fishing Rod back throw, it could just send him into possibly an unrecoverable situation just with that command grab. So
Yeah.
it's definitely like it's a decently laggy thing that Hellopio has time to react to and deal with, but
And
even
it
landing
is,
that once in a set could almost get a free game win right there.
Yeah. And unlike other common edge starting moves, it's a command grab, so it can't counter it,
Yeah.
which, yeah, adds salt to the wound.
So we'll see how Hellopio deals with the situation. And
Go to the battlefield. Interesting.
Battlefield is interesting. I actually remember sometimes Little Macs like it. I don't know. I mean, I know the top platform sort of help them. I guess the platforms help Little Mac sort of do grounded moves from a position above ground level. I guess, but it's still a very weird pick because I think almost any character could sort of circle camp Little Mac with platforms.
Although I guess if there's any character that can't do it, it's probably Isabelle. She doesn't have great mobility. Hellopio, good stage control so far in this game.
Yeah, this is looking a lot better for Hellopio here. This game would be really big if he gets it off. Oh, that's actually a really nice counter. One of the nice things Little Macs have in their arsenal is just those counter mix-ups. Because especially, it's a nice ledge call-out, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, when Little Mac can sort of just find new ways to use this counter, especially because it has a good amount of movement on it, it can be a big deal. It's funny, Isabelle has a really hard time actually getting rid of the KO punch until that back throw, because I don't know exactly how K-Punch is removed. I think it's like you need a decent amount of knockback, and just those like weak slingshots like aren't enough. That's actually a really cool call out from Hellopio.
Yeah. I think you need to be sent into tumble for KO punch.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
So
and
small hits aren't.
Yeah, a few of those slingshots don't even send Little Mac into tumble, so it's just gonna. It feels like he kept KO punch forever there.
Yeah. All right, KO punch on deck.
Yeah, we could definitely see a down tilt here, or just even using it on its own.
Oh.
But Little Mac can also break the balloons if Isabelle goes for that again. Ooh, that's actually a really nice idea. A really great way you can catch people with a lot of stuff is just when they run off the platform, but that sadly barely missed here.
No, I wonder if because of the balloons, it extends the hurt box of the down smash and makes it easier.
I think at the very
Two
least it
frame.
extends the duration of it, which is a nice thing to have, especially because maybe it makes two framing easier. But it has not been done yet. Hellopio just kind of struggling. He's starting to swing a little bit. You know, I think it's important not to mash too much, even with a character as low lag as Little Mac, because QualityQ could catch on to that and just sort of play safe and wait for Hellopio to throw
Good
stuff
call,
out
good
and then
call
punish. But that is a really nice call out. Again, Little Mac down smash is really one of the best things he has,
Yeah.
just because of the value at ledge.
All right, KO punch 3 steps away.
Hellopio's getting there.
Goes for a.
The up B is a nice thing. It's sort of
Strong
like a vertical burst option. Ooh,
Yeah.
Hellopio has
Okay.
it. And that is
Nice.
a nice call out, and Hellopio successfully takes a game. And we're looking at a
Game 3.
game 3. I should have updated the game numbers, but we're looking at a 1-1 set here in our round 1 of bracket, which is very cool
Yeah.
to see. Let's see what the stage pick is. Hollow Bastion is Q's stage choice, which is actually interesting because I feel like this would be good on Little Mac. I don't know. I guess this stage list has a lot of small stages, so or like either small stage or low blast zones. I mean, small blast zones on the side. So
I suppose it'll make it harder for Isabelle to kill Little Mac. And even though it's a bigger stage and gives Isabelle better options to run away, I mean, Little Mac's got.
Yeah, Isabelle does have a lot of options to run away, and I think she can really shut down the platform. I think if Hellopio kind of lands on that platform, Isabelle, it's just like a very big part of the air that Isabelle can sort of shut down, or tech chase on or whatever. We'll see though. Hellopio getting punished for those counters. Little Mac, Isabelle F smash is such a strong move. It's like kind of low lag. It's like it's a really cool call out. And again, having a big lead, it's good to have a lead obviously, but especially against Little Mac where the next stock could just be taken by an edge guard, having a comfortable lead like this is nice. It's also nice because you don't have to approach or try messing with his big super armor moves when you could just sort of play back and let your projectiles and your running away do the work. Hellopio has to grab ledge though, and that is a scary situation, barely living even with Isabelle being relatively light. Hellopio's actually got a really nice ledge trapping game. I really like how much he can cover with Little Mac. It helps to have all that super armor, but he is actually doing a really good job of understanding what options Q's going to go for. And now it's more or less an even game if this KO punch goes off. No tumble yet, but the potted plant actually does it. Hellopio just has to try and get on the ground, sort of reset to neutral and try and get something done, because if he just is stuck in the air against Isabelle, it's not going to be good. A really nice call out. That down angle F smash is so scary because of what it does to shields, but
no,
I think that was unrecoverable. I think that was unrecoverable no matter what.
Yeah.
It was actually might have been hitting the plant. No, hitting the plant wouldn't save Little Mac, I don't think, not in that situation.
All right.
But yeah, Hellopio can just keep. I wonder if he should start. He hasn't really grabbed much because Little Mac's grabs aren't good, but I wonder if a back throw from Little Mac will be nice. Just to try and get a Q into one of those situations where he gets down smashed at the edge there. So Hellopio's covering the situation really well. The up B is a kill option.
All right, even stocks, game 3. And KO punch is only a few hits away.
Going to winners round 2.
All right.
Okay.
KO punch, let's see it. Oh, was extended by the slingshot, but still a miss. And
that is a new one.
What?
That is a new one. Clip that if you're in chat. That is